Well, hey there everybody, how y'all doing? I hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night. And welcome back to my channel as always. I'm Deluxe. Alright, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. You know what? If you know by now, I love some freaking Legends. Today I've been really excited to get this in. This is Magic Square. This is MS-B58 Brontosaurus. This is their Sludge. Really excited to get this. Did the Grimlock. I will not be doing comparisons with the New Age in this one. I'll do a separate one like I always do usually. So there'll be a versus. I'll probably put that out on Monday. So we'll have New Age versus Magic Square Sludge, and we'll do that. But great box art. Love the G1 throwback. Magic Square right there on the side. Brontosaurus, all that good stuff. Oh, there, you got that. You got the nice stats and everything. Looks pretty cool. Not very smart. And there you go on the side. And then on the bottom, warning, don't choke on anything. All right, let's take a quick look what he comes with. All right, first things first, they do come with a little collector card, a little stat card. There you go, Brontosaurus, all that good stuff. You do got some stats right there if you want to pause for the cause and read that. They do come with instructions. This one's not very long. Giggity. Comes with the googly eyes from the movie when Devastator disrespected Sludge, and these do come in little separate pieces. These, everything. So you have to put these in, and I'll show you how to put that on in alt mode. You get two hands, a set of extra hands. Get this kind of jazz hand, kind of flicking booger kind of thing going on, but it does have a hinge on it, so that's pretty cool. A little black plastic. You do get a sword, really nicely done. Nice silver paint, I like that. Very nice. And you get his blaster, and this is all plastic black, gray, and yellow, and that is pretty cool. All right, so there you go. That is what Sludge comes with. Whee! All right, and here is Magic Square Brontosaurus Sludge. I think it looks pretty good, man. Straight out of the cartoon. This is very, very tune accurate. Got the nice gray plastic, got light gray, dark gray, the yellowish kind of thing going on. You do got some paint. You got some nice little orange and red and black paint. You got black and blue right here, back on the tail or back end of him. This is the tail right here. Very nice. And you got this. Now, tolerances, just like Grimlock, little loosey-goosey, especially on this right here, and it's a little tighter on the front. But these are a little loosey-goosey. So if you're on a, it stands up on its own, just fine. It has no issues with that. But if you start to manipulate them, these will start to, spread out a little bit, especially on a smooth surface and everything. So just be wary of that. You got the black that might be paint. I think that's just a plastic maybe or anything like that. You can open up the mouth. He does have like a little, I don't know. I mean, I guess they're going to get fire effects or something. I don't know for sure, but hopefully that will be good. So you can go down, up quite a bit. You do have a swivel. Now there is a little gappage right here. I try to push this in as best I can. It's not really not too terribly noticeable, but it is there. So I got a little right there. So you got that. As far as articulation for the legs, so you can go all the way around and everything. You do, pee on the fire hydrant, and you do have a hinge right there too as well. It's kind of like an ankle rocker, and that's pretty cool. No swivel or anything like that. Same thing for here. You got this. Like I said, it is a little loosey-goosey, back and forth just like that. And you do have a hinge also right here like that. So that is pretty cool. And the tail doesn't move. Nothing really. The tip maybe moves a little bit, but not enough to write home about. But I do like the the sculpt work in there, all that stuff. Underneath, it's not the cleanest, but it's fine. If you have them on there, you're never going to see it anyways. So that's good. So yeah, you do have a swivel right here. Yeah, I think I went over that. And that is about it. So yeah, that's about it. Just like this right here, a little loosey-goosey, just like the Grimlock was. But it's not terrible. But like I said, it can stand up on its own. What you can do is you can take the gun. You do have two ports up here. You're going to put on either one if you want to. You have that option, so that's very nice. And now with the googly eyes, you can take this part. So he doesn't have an option to change out to red or blue. It's just straight blue right there. And what you do is you just take this little piece right here. It covers up the eyes a little bit. I guess you can still see there, but it's fine. And then you can see, that's already coming like that. And like I said, Devastator disrespected Sludge in the movie. And there you go. You can have that kind of pose if you want to, and that's pretty funny. So there you go. Let's take that back up. Take this off again and put his little toupee back on. And there you go. All right, so there is Magic Square Sludge. All right, good stuff. All right, there they are together. Grimlock and Sludge, the one so far from Magic Square. I think the third one they're putting out is Swoop, maybe? I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. I don't know for sure yet. But here they are together, and like I said, straight off the TV screen as a kid. They are so toonish. Looks really good. Kind of that, you know, gray plastic. But there they are together. I think they go really well together in alt mode, which is where I usually keep my Dinobots. But that is very freaking awesome. Can't wait to get all of them. So there you go. Grimlock and Sludge. All right, and there is Wheelie. We have Magic Square Prowl. And we got New Age Toxitron, or the Prime Mold. All right. We'll throw in Red Alert Deluxe Scale. And we'll throw in Dustbuster Jazz as well, Deluxe Scale. And last but not least, we'll chunk in Fans Toys Jazz. So he's a big Dinobot. So there you go, scale. All right, back to transformation, and not, like I said, most of Magic Square, is the engineering necessary? I mean, it's not terrible. I did it, a couple of times, and I can do it now easily. Just is it necessary? I mean, so much, so many steps and everything. So it's not a bad transformation. I have fun with it. Some people don't like it because it's just over-engineered. But I just think that maybe some of the steps don't need to be there and everything, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. But he looks good. Like I said, straight out of the cartoon. Looks pretty good. That's a little tab right there. It's supposed to tab in everything. Sometimes, tolerances are kind of iffy on this one. Not as bad as Grimlock, especially the, butterfly right here. That does stick in a little better than what Grimlock did. But here is the head sculpt. Looks good. Just looks like Sludge. Nice blue eyes. You got the kind of a gray paint for the head sculpt and for the head crest and for the face. Looks good. As far as articulation, you can look down quite a bit. You can lift this up right here and everything, so you can look down quite a bit. Looking up, not a whole lot. You can look up a little bit. That's pretty good. Not bad as all, but you can lift that up and you can look up a little better. This will, if you do that, this will start untabbing right here. You do got little holes, a little couple, waffles in here a little bit. Not the prettiest thing in the world. Got the chest, got the bullseye. Got the black. Plastic, red plastic, a whole lot of gray. You got a little blue and black right here, yellow, so a lot of plastic. They're not known for their paint. I'm sure if they do an EX version of this, it will be a little better. So you can go up to there, all the way around. Like I say, he does have a butterfly. It is a little tighter. You can, it does lock in a little better than what Grimlock does, but you can get all the way around like that. That is good. You have a bend right here for the elbow bend, but you got another one. So it gives you the full range. That's very nice. You do have a bicep swivel, but it's a little tight. So if you do that, it's going to start untabbing there. Just be aware of that. But you do have a bicep swivel. You have a swivel of the hand. And that is good. You do have a waist swivel. Now you may have to, this is tabbed right here on the back. See, that comes on tab pretty easy. But this is tabbed right here. Like that. I mean, you don't have to tab it in. You can leave it out like that if you want to. It's your transformer. Have fun with it. But you do have a waist swivel all the way around, and you do have an ab crunch. You kind of lift it up like that, and you have the ab crunch and everything. Like I said, look up a little bit. I wish you could look up more. Like I said, because it kind of defeats the purpose of the ab crunch, but it is there. All right. So you do have these skirts. You can lift these up right here. Lift these up right here. And you can get the Van Damme all day, every day, which is good. Now, if this flap is down, it only goes up to here. So if you lift up this flap, the hip skirt right here goes with it. You can get all the way up, kind of like a drop down right there. So that's pretty good. Nothing really for the back. For some reason, the Match Square's booty is getting away, so they can't do that. Thigh swivel, very nice. You got a 90 degree, a little more, about 90 degree. I'll say 90 degrees. For the knee bend, all right, so you have a toe tilt down, which is all this right here. And you can, move this around on a ball peg right here. You got a swivel and all that stuff. You do have a nice rocker, like I said, right there. And you got a toe tilt down, just the toe itself. And that's it for that. The wings right here, they are on a hinge right there and right here. So you got to, you can, flare them out right there. And they do have a hinge right here too as well, so you can move them up if you want to. Like I said, you can have them out as far as you want, or you can collapse them in and have them like that. Do what you want. It's your transformer. Have fun with it. All right, so he can hold his sword right here like that. Very nice. And his gun, which I like how they did. They did a little cutout right here at the end of it, because he's got his dino toes right there. So once you put that in, it does kind of cover that up a little bit. So that's pretty cool. If I can get the gun in there without slipping. Come on now. Well, it will go in there, I promise. I just gotta get it, like I said, it's a smooth surface on mine, and he's a little slip and sliding. So there you go. So like I said, it covers up that. So that's pretty cool. They got a little notch out for the weapon and everything. That's pretty nice. If you want to change out the hands, you just, for transformation, you just, do that, and you pop it off the ball peg, and you can switch out the hand if you want to. Awesome. All right. So there you go. There's articulation and sculpt of Magic Square Sludge. All right. And here he is next to Grimlock and Grimlock in Bot mode. For some reason, I always thought Sludge was supposed to be a little taller than what Grimlock was. I don't know. Is that me, or am I just thinking something wrong? I forgot to mention there is some nice sculpt work in here, right there. Would have been cool if they would have painted that, but they do got some nice sculpt work in there. But yeah, here they are together. Like I said, I always thought that Sludge would be a little taller. They're about the same height a little bit. Maybe Grimlock's a little bit taller, not much. But there you go. Here's the back of them and everything. Like I said, look very toon accurate, and that's really cool. So there you go. There is Sludge and Grimlock in bot mode. All right, so there is New Age Megatron, Bumblebee, Mirage, and Optimus Prime. And there is Magic Square Ultra Magnus. You got Ratchet, you got Blue Streak, Goldbug or Bumblebee, the Golden Lagoon. Then you got Mirage, Huffer, and then Optimus Prime. And we got an Iron Factor Seeker. We got Dr. Woo Woo Woo, Ultra Magnus, Cosmos, and Ramjet, Core Class Wheelie, and then Tits McGee Redgar. And that's scale for you. And Crapagonix, Crappy Tool Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Care Bears, Kicker, and Squeaks. More scale.
Well, hey there, everybody. If you made this far, as always, I freaking appreciate it. All right, final thoughts on Magic Square Legends Scale Brontosaurus. This is their Sludge. Overall, I really like him. I like him with Grimlock. Biggest issue, once again, is tolerances. Now, this is better. He is better than Grimlock, especially in the butterfly area. But in alt mode, in the Brontosaurus mode, the legs, they kind of spray out, real easily. Kind of a little loosey goosey on that area. And some of the tolerances are really tight, and when you try to move them, you just start, moving stuff around. So, like I said, tolerances are the biggest issue with him. But like I said, they are better than Grimlock. So that's, they're getting better. Hopefully by the fifth one, they might just be perfect with the tolerances. But other than that, really I like the alt mode. Looks really good. Said cartoon accurate. It looks like you jumped out of the G1 cartoon back in the 80s. So that's really nice. Transformation, like I asked, is it over-engineered? Yeah. Is there, a lot of the steps necessary? Not really. It'd be pretty cool if they didn't. But like I said, I like the transformation. I think it's fun. Once you do it a couple of times, it's really easy. And, it's not that, big of a deal. I don't want to throw it across the room, anything like that, like fans toys or something like that. So it's fun, but I think it's over-engineered, and I don't think a lot of steps or anything like that are needed. But, that's just the way you do it. A lot of people don't like the plastic. That's the biggest gripe with Magic Square. I understand why they use the plastic, because, if they did New Age plastic and try to do do the engineering, what they do with this, it'd be breaking all, left and right and everything. You just wouldn't have anything left of it. So I understand it, and it gives it more of a toon kind of look. It's kind of boring, everything, but like I said, I'm more likely they probably will do an EX version, which is their better paint than everything. Bot mode looks good. I like the weapons. They painted the sword. That's nice. You got a little gun. You got an extra set of hands, which is good. So that's pretty nice. Bot mode looks good. Articulation is really good. I just wish he had could look up a little more, just a little more, because he does have a good ab crunch. But articulation overall is really good. Paint wise, not a whole lot. A lot of gray, a lot of red, a lot of black plastic. But you do got a little bit here and there. So they're not really known for that. So and materials, like I just said, with the kind of the matte, kind of the gummy kind of plastic, which has gotten better over the years. I have to admit that. So overall, really like him. Like I said, I am going to do a versus with New Age. I love doing that. It's just a great freaking time to be a Legends collector. Man, 2 sets of Dinobots are coming. I mean, just left and right. You got Iron Factory. You got new companies, DX, well, not new, but DX9. I mean, it's just so awesome and everything. But I do recommend this guy. He is fun, and I really like him. And like I said, Dinobots are one of my favorites. So I can't wait for them to finish that off, and also New Age. Like I said, be on the lookout. I will be doing the verses on Monday, so I hope you like that. So hit me up some likes, shares, prayers, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. Hit me up some comments. Let me throw the review. Try to watch my reviews. It really helps out the channel. It really does if you watch the reviews. But I don't know if YouTube is not notifying anybody. But it's getting really depressing to watch some of my views on some of my reviews, and I just don't understand it. But I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. Man, hell freaking Transformers, hell freaking Magic Square, hell freaking Legends. You too. Hell freaking you. Everything. And you ever play? I know I've asked this question a couple times before already, but how do you display your Dinobots? Do you alt mode or bot mode, or do you get 2 of them? Like, with Magic Square and, New Age, I'll probably use, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll probably use these as the bot modes, and I'll probably use New Age as my alt modes. I think I'm going to go that direction. But tell me how you do that. Do you display do you get two sets and just play them like that, or do you just get one set, and which way you do, alt mode or bot mode? And slice the baby, kick the baby, slice and dice the chicken. Hey. Slow your roll, big guy. Slow your roll. My bad. Me Sludge. All right. Floor time. You got to love it. Good night, folks.